The future is there, looking back at us, trying to make sense of the fiction we will have become. And from where they are, the past behind us will look nothing at all like the past we imagine behind us now. William Gibson. Have you ever closed your eyes and experienced the feeling of sound enveloping you, immersing you in a unique sensory experience? Exploring the ever-evolving relationship between sound, technology, and our environment provides precise insights into the future landscape of immersive sonic narratives. When we talk about technology, we refer to a specific combination of knowledge, tools, and techniques that emerge within a particular social context. Now, as we explore the historical and cultural aspects, it's essential to recognize how these technologies have evolved over time. Ancient practices, rooted in early human experiences, serve as an unexpected mirror to our modern immersion encounters. Around 2.0 million years ago, humans succeeded in mastering fire, marking a significant milestone in our technological evolution. This transformative milestone ushered in a new way of understanding and interacting with our environment. Fire, once a focal point for community gatherings and illumination, altered perceptions of time and space. Similarly, immersive technologies, much like fire, reshape our perception of time and space, fostering new patterns of behavior. In contemporary terms, our connection with diverse and constant sound sources has reached an unprecedented level. A multitude of auditory stimuli rhythmically punctuate our daily lives, with our minds, like a switch, toggling us in and out of the acoustic environment that simultaneously links us to physical and virtual spaces. This toggling effect shapes our experience of spaces. At times, we're wholly present within the acoustic realm, feeling connected to our surroundings through sound. Other times, our thoughts take precedence, momentarily disconnecting us from the auditory world around us. This dynamic interplay between mental engagement and detachment underscores the intricate ways our minds interact with acoustic environment, influencing our perception of space and our experiences within it. Let's consider the parallels between mastering fire, which transformed how early humans experienced their environment, and the contemporary changes in our immersion experiences. Whether it's fire in the past or immersive audio in the present, these technologies possess the profound ability to shape our sensory experiences and redefine our relationship with space and time. The concept of immersive shares its etymological roots with the words immerse and inundate. These three notions are used to convey the sensation of being absorbed or deeply involved in an experience. The term inundate has its roots in the ancient Latin word inundare, vividly evoking the act of saturating a space with water or some other fluid substance. To fill a territory with elements, beings, or people that were not there before or were not from there. Most technologies associated with immersive audio are far from innovative, just as the fundamental human inclination to immerse ourselves in immersive narratives isn't innovative either. This inclination has been a constant throughout human history, whether within the dancing shadows of an illuminated cave or through modern devices that expand the boundaries of our sensory experiences. Yet in the last 5 years, the longing for immersion, the desire to be completely absorbed by an experience that surpasses the limits of reality and plunges us into an alternative space has become insatiable. What socioeconomic factors contribute to this expansion and inclination to move away from reality and immerse ourselves in a parallel one? Why is immersive audio gaining importance in this era, and how does it influence sound production methods? Additionally, what impact do independent and experimental artists have on shaping immersive sonic narratives? Current immersive experiences mark the beginning of a new technological dimension that carries profound political, economic, and social implication. They represent the pinnacle of technical advancement, submerging us in a vast sea of data. As content producers, we should not overlook the historical and social backdrop in which these changes unfold, as immersive productions are fundamentally geared towards meeting the need to be absorbed by potential parallel realities. Immersion is often just another word for enclosure. Once the claims of immediacy and presence made for virtual reality are stripped away, what remains is a device that blocks perceptual access to the immediate world. Most critical discourse and industry talk about virtual reality focus on the vivid worlds created inside the headset. But what if the key to the cultural significance of virtual reality isn't the seemingly three-dimensional spaces eventually loaded, but this initial move to voluntarily sever sensory connections with the local environment? Understanding the cultural politics of virtual reality means grasping the politics of perceptual enclosure. What draws people to stay alone in a room with a brick-sized monitor strapped to their face? Why stare at glass and plastic for deeper meaning? What leads people to surrender nearly all spatial cues about their physical place in the world to a computer? Paul Roquet. Psychological immersion represents a state where we are absorbed by an activity. Our attention becomes captivated to the extent that we temporarily lose awareness of the surroundings. This cognitive state involves temporarily suspending disbelief and directing consciousness toward the immediate experience. The result is an emotional connection that enhances enjoyment. In the book, Immersion and Distance, Aesthetic Illusion in Literature and Other Media, Werner Wolf intertwines the concept of aesthetic illusion with the concept of immersion. He defines aesthetic illusion as a particular imaginative response triggered by various forms of artwork, such as movies, texts, images, sculptures, performances, and more. This type of illusion involves a mental state where we immerse ourselves emotionally and mentally in a world created or suggested by the artwork. This mental state goes beyond merely appreciating the aesthetic quality of the work or being emotionally affected by it. It implies a strong connection between the experience and the content. The most important qualification of the particular state of mind, which is termed aesthetic illusion, is in fact an activation of the imagination. This means that one must have the impression of being confronted with or be surrounded by at least something or somebody, which is more than merely feeling a mood, an emotion, or a deep appreciation. This is how a relationship with the artwork is established, demanding our cognitive contribution to the experience, and the extent of that aesthetic illusion significantly depends on our mental interaction. Within the state of aesthetic illusion, we perceive and encounter the represented world as if it were real. However, we can question the nature of this world. Is it limited solely to what is represented? How does this illusion intersect with the reality from which we experience? In virtual spaces, what is reality? At this point, it's worth highlighting the concept of being surrounded by at least something or someone, emphasizing the importance of spatial context. This leads us to reflect on the meaning of spatial perception and the sense of presence within an immersive sonic encounter. While the term immersive often conjures images of virtual reality devices and digital simulations, the essence of immersion extends far beyond the boundaries of the virtual realm. In fact, some of the most immersive encounters with sound have deep historical roots that transcend the electronic and digital realms. Let's immerse ourselves in the ancestral immersive experience of the Temazcal ceremony in Mexico. In the Temazcal, spatial perception is everything. The architectural space of the Temazcal resembles a small dome-shaped structure made of adobe, often located in a natural setting. The rounded structure symbolizes the womb of Mother Earth and is intentionally small to retain heat during the ritual. The Temazcal holds profound cultural significance in Mexican traditions, rooted in the ancient practices of indigenous civilizations. It's considered a sacred space to connect with the spiritual realm, purify the body and soul, and honor the elements of nature. The ritual use of heat, steam, herbs, and sound makes this experience a symbolic journey of renewal. As the heat envelops the bodies, the echoes of chants and rattles grow deeper, transporting participants to an environment where time seems to blur alongside the increasing warmth. The immersive qualities of sound within this enclosed space amplify the transformative nature of the ritual, enhancing the sensory experience by creating an atmosphere that blurs the boundaries between the physical and spiritual realms. The Temazcal is a testament to the profound influence of sound on our perception of space, an ancient precursor to modern immersive audio technologies. Within its walls of earth, sound becomes a transformative force. The singing of traditional songs, the rhythmic percussion of drums, and the crackling of hot stones conspire to create an immersive experience that transcends time and space, an experience that engages all the senses. This historical context illustrates how sound has played a fundamental role in shaping our perception of space and creating immersive experiences long before the advent of digital technologies. The Temazcal ceremony serves as an archetype for understanding the profound impact of sound on our spatial awareness and its ability to transcend temporal and physical boundaries. The popularity of immersive audio experiences is the result of the convergence of various technologies, including virtual and augmented reality, along with the advancement of increasingly sophisticated algorithms. This, in turn, has led to the creation of high-quality audio equipment. These advancements encompass not only state-of-the-art sound reproduction, but also interactive and personalized audio that responds to user movements and choices. This significantly influences audience attitudes and consumption patterns, where dynamic and interactive experiences that can be easily shared are sought after. All of this has accelerated the growth of immersive experiences. This convergent space concerns us not only as users, viewers, or audience, but also as content producers, storytellers. The evolution of immersive audio experiences spans an increasingly broad horizon, starting from traditional surround sound and binaural technologies to cutting-edge innovations in spatial audio. It goes beyond audio systems and encompasses physical spaces, such as the development of sophisticated domes designed to create fully immersive audio-visual environments. Just as audiences lose spatial signals of their physical location and immerse themselves in a parallel reality, algorithms seamlessly infiltrate our creative space, reshaping the landscape of production and composition. They transform our sonic works and redefine our relationship with sound, space, and the artistic process. Simultaneously, a growing demand for consuming immersive experiences calls for a deeper understanding of the user and the space where the experience will be projected. Factors such as the number of speakers, types of headphones, listening moments, preferences, and tastes play a crucial role in tailoring the experience to the user. As consumers, we share a significant amount of data to make our experiences increasingly immersive. As we delve deeper into the future of immersive sound, it becomes imperative to address complex issues related to access, privacy, and data inclusion. Generating debates about access and data distribution in immersive audio experiences involving both users and producers is crucial. Simultaneously, fostering privacy through industry regulations to create a secure and inclusive environment benefits both creators and users. The future of immersive audio involves not only navigating the search for technological innovation, but also understanding the reasons behind our immersion in the vast sea of data, perceptions, and human understanding. Here, art and technology converge to create narratives that not necessarily distance us from the real world, but foster a deeper human connection with the environment around us. Diving deeper into these concepts reveals intricate layers of the essence of sound. It emerges not merely as an auditory experience, but as a conduit intertwining historical narratives, cultural meanings, and technological advancements. Immersive audio becomes a means to capture the evolving perceptual landscape and our immersive engagement with these transformations. This exploration presents a unique opportunity, a chance to redefine our relationship with both tangible and virtual environments. It paves the way to reimagine our connection with space, uniting our past, present, and future. It opens doors to a profound understanding of how we relate to our surroundings.